Now turning to the pandemic here at home. The U.S. vaccination rollout could soon expand to millions more people. More than 40% of adults across the country are fully vaccinated. Now, eligibility for who can get the shots may soon widen to include children as young as 12 years old. This comes as many states are beginning to see a drop in infection rates. Laura Podesta is in New York City with the very latest. Laura, good morning.
Good morning, Anne-Marie. This could pave the way for more students to return to school on a regular basis or to sign up for activities this summer, like camp. It's also impactful for a lot of children who might have pre-existing conditions like asthma and diabetes and who are more at risk for severe illness due to COVID-19.
CBS News has learned the FDA is expected to authorize Pfizer's COVID vaccine for children as young as 12 as soon as next week.
To reach herd immunity, we need a certain number of the general population, including this age group, to be vaccinated. Athletics, dances, and other gatherings are going to be safer if the majority of kids are vaccinated.
Former FDA Commissioner Scott Gottlieb is on Pfizer's board.
I think you'll pick up probably 5 million kids will get immediately vaccinated. Probably another 5 to 7 million will get vaccinated over the course of the summer before the school year.
13-year-old Caleb Chung was one of more than 2,000 children ages 12 to 15 who took part in Pfizer's trial, which found the vaccine was 100% effective.
Potentially helping other kids to feel safe and want to get the vaccine in the future when it becomes publicly available was really some way that I could actually help out.
Across the country, states and cities continue to reopen. Here in New York and neighboring Connecticut and New Jersey, most capacity restrictions will be lifted on May 19th.
The events that we all associate with a summer, from fireworks displays to parades to the state fair, can all go forward.
And good news for those of you who are itching to travel this summer. A new proposal by the European Union says vaccinated Americans will be able to cross the pond by late June. Anne-Marie.
All right. Well, you did mention New York is one of the states expected to lift most capacity restrictions this month. Can we expect to see a revitalization of tourism? Speaking of tourism,
I think we can. There was an article by the New York. Yes, there was an article by the New York Times earlier, just a few weeks ago, saying that New York City is one of the cities that's seeing a resurgence of tourism and hotel rooms that are getting booked up and restaurants that are beginning to fill. We're also seeing that in Miami, Los Angeles, New Orleans, to name a few. This week in Texas, it is Travel and Tourism Week, as pronounced by Governor Greg Abbott, and that's to encourage Texans to visit local communities and have a staycation, if you will. We aren't expected to see too much of a resurgence of international travel in 2021. It's still going to be a year of domestic travel, Anne-Marie.
Okay, now back to this business of kids being vaccinated. What more do we know about the FDA's pending authorization of the Pfizer vaccine on children? And any word if other U.S. approved vaccines will be able to be used on children in the near future as well?
So we're expecting the FDA to make an announcement about Pfizer end of this week or beginning of next week. Regarding the other vaccines like Moderna, that one is currently undergoing trials for young children. And right now it's not authorized for anyone except for those 18 and up. Johnson & Johnson, they are starting trials for children ages 16 to 17, but Pfizer is really ahead of the game. They've already started trials for children ages 5 to 11, and the hope is that those really young kids will be able to get Pfizer shots by this summer. Anne-Marie.
Wow. Laura Podesta, thank you.